Beets are one of the easiest root vegetables to grow, if you know a few secrets. Whether you've got raised beds, a backyard patch, or just a bucket, I'll show you how to grow sweet, tender beets that actually taste amazing. And yes, beet haters, I'm talking to you too. So, why grow beets anyway? Beets aren't just for pickling. You can roast them, juice them, saute the greens, and they store beautifully for winter. Plus, they're cold hardy and perfect for zone 4 gardeners like me here on almost 2 acres. If you've struggled with root veggies before, stick with me. First, I'm going to show you footage from my garden where I'm planting my beets. And then after that, we'll talk about how to grow beets and how you can also become successful just like I hope to be this year.
This grid in my grid garden is going to contain beets. I started them in the greenhouse. These are bull's blood beets. I also have assorted beets and Detroit red beets. So I'm going to get a lot of beets planted here today. It's kind of chilly. I hope they'll be okay. I will try this, and then I'm starting a whole bunch more in the greenhouse. So if this doesn't work, we'll try more. That's a beauty of having a greenhouse and being retired. I just get to play around and try things until something works really well. Each of the beet sections it's a 6-pack, and I'm going to take each little one out and get it its own little area of the garden. It's kind of hard to do this while I'm holding onto my camera, but I'll set it right in here, and then I'll just keep going on down this row. I'll just put them in at the same level that they were when I planted them in the greenhouse. I have just completed planting 4 little rows of beet little seedlings. Some of them were very tiny, the ones on the right. We'll see how they do. I've got more in the greenhouse that I'm going to let grow a little longer if these don't work out. But I'm very excited about transplanting beets because by the time I normally seed them and they come up, there are weeds coming up with them and out in the garden, and I just can't get them separated from the weeds in time, and I don't have a very good harvest. This way there are no weeds to start. I've just got the transplants in there. I will in a couple of days put mulch on here. They're just pretty amazing little guys, and I think they'll have a better start by being transplanted out here rather than just planted out here. Check out the beets I planted on May 18th. Wow, they made it really with flying colors. I mulched them a couple of times and I just got done weeding them. Wow, are they beautiful. I once again planted them May 18th. Today is June 22nd. Look at them. They are really looking phenomenal. I just got to make sure I'm giving them the right fertilizer because I don't see a lot of beet under there yet. This one's got a little bit, but we just need to make sure at this point that they are doing the right thing and I'm doing the right thing so that they can persevere and make us lovely beets for beet pickles. Yum, one of my favorite things. Check out these beets that are waiting to go into my newly dug raised bed. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. I've had them transplanted in here for a few weeks now, probably a month, and they are just calling to me. Now, the same batch, well, I guess a batch made done just about the same time that was never transplanted to a larger pot, you notice they didn't get as big. So this is interesting phenomenon. I guess they just really like to get moved into larger containers to get ready for their outdoor debut.
So, when and where should you plant beets? Beets love cool weather, so you want to start them early, about 2 to 4 weeks before your last frost. You can even do a fall crop in late summer. Full sun is best, but they'll tolerate partial shade. Loosen your soil 10 to 12 inches deep. Beets need space to bulk up underground. If your soil is rocky or clay heavy like mine is, adding organic matter or using raised beds or containers are your best bet. Beets also like a pH level between 6 and 7. If you had trouble growing beets before, perhaps getting a soil test will help determine if that could be your factor. Did you know that beet seeds are actually clusters? They look like tiny little rough balls. Plant them half an inch deep and about 1 to 2 inches apart. Rows should be about 12 inches apart. Beets need even moisture to grow well. Keep the soil damp but not soggy. I like to mulch around them to keep the roots cool and to hold in moisture. This also keeps weeds down, which is great because beets hate competition. You can harvest the greens for salads or sauteing as they grow, just making sure to leave some for the plant to keep thriving. Most beets are ready in about 50 to 70 days. You can harvest them young, about golf ball size, or wait until they're bigger. Just not softball big, or they'll get woody and just not taste as good. To harvest, just grab the greens near the base and gently pull. If the ground is dry, water first to loosen it up. Cut the tops off an inch above the root and store them in the fridge or even a root cellar. They last for weeks. If boiling, leave the inch of stem on them so they don't bleed as much. You can roast and freeze them too, or pickle them if you're into home canning, which is one of my favorite ways to use beets. So that's it. Growing beets is simple, rewarding, and totally doable, even in shorter seasons like mine. Tell me your beet stories. If you want more easy garden how to's for Zone 4 and you like my coffee drinking hippie vibe, please subscribe and tell your friends too. Until next time, let's get growing.